Alright guys, I'm gonna put this in front of the other intro. Or sorry, if you're watching this, is before the other intro. I switched a couple things around. So new rental code is gonna go in and be on the top right there. And yeah, let's go to the actual intro and then we'll go to game number 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are liking the videos. Let's get it. Welcome back to a brand new video today, guys. Today we're gonna go ahead and be using a Glimmora team. I haven't seen Glimmora in rank regulation I at all. Keep seeing the same mons over and over and over and over again. So I wanted to go ahead and use something a little bit off meta. A little bit, because I still need to bring 2 restricted mons pretty much every battle. So I mean, there's only so much you could do with off meta. So I wanted to go ahead and bring Glimmora into action here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Glimmora. And then I brought Arcanine. I wanted to go in and use Arcanine in a little bit of support. Doing the Will-O-Wisp, doing Snarls, doing Flare Blitz for some damage. Just protect and some safety goggles just in case anyone wants to put us to sleep, anything like that. But yeah, let's pretty much get into it. Let's go ahead and show you my team. We got Glimmora here with the Power Gem, Sludge Bomb, Spiky Shield, and the Mortal Spin. With the Terra Grass, it has the Focus Sash and the Toxic Debris for its ability. We got Flutter main here with the Terra Fairy, just so we can do as much damage as possible with the Moonblast if we need to. Got Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Protect with the Choice Specs and Photosynthesis for its ability. We got Maridon here with the Terra Electric. We got Electric Drift, Draco Meteor, Volt Switch, and Snarl as well, with the Assault Vest and the Hadron Engine. A little bit different, you know. We got Koraidon here with the Terra Fire. We gave it Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, Close Combat once again, but this time we give it the Clear Amulet. We got Arcanine here. We give it the Intimidate for its ability, of course the Safety Goggles. Give it Terra Water, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, and Protect. You guys already knew that. Last but not least, we got Iron Bundle. Got Iron Bundle here with the Terra Water, with the Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump, and Icy Wind, so we can slow things down. We also gave it the Choice Scarf. Did not want to give it Protect though, so I will have to switch that out. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, let's get into game number 1 here. Let's see. Zamazenta. Let's do this. Let's do this here. Last time, Tiny Dragon wanted me to do a tier list for like Pokemon teams, and honestly, I don't think I'm good enough for all that. I don't think you guys want my word on those things, you know what I mean? I don't think you guys want my opinions on those things, because I'm not that good. I am Master Ball tier. I am high up in ranks, kinda. Not really. Not top 100, not even top 3,000. But better than average, I would say. Kinda, maybe. Not really. But I could be. If I really tried. think I might just Will-O-Wisp here. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a Reflect. We're gonna go ahead and poison Grimmsnarl. Hits me with Behemoth Bash. And set up the Toxic Debris on that side. We do land a Will-O-Wisp on Zamazenta. So that is really, really nice there. And of course that man over there is poison. I think I'm just gonna Flare Blitz. Go to Mortal Spin. Wait, why did I do that? Just Sludge Bomb. Get 2 layers of spikes out. Flare Blitz comes out here. Doing absolutely nothing. And he's just gonna take out my Glimmora. At least we got 2 layers out. Got 2 layers out, that's all I wanted in my Glimmora. Now here, I bring out Koraidon. Bring out the sun. I think I just Flare Blitz over there. I'm gonna go ahead and Terra Fire my Koraidon. He's gonna Terrastalize. I should have Flare Blitz. I should have just Flare Blitz. Body presses my Arcanine, not really doing much. Flare Blitz comes out here. He's gonna get a Spirit Break off. Good thing I'm fire though. He's gonna go down. Who's the other Mon? Calyrex. This other Mon was Calyrex. There he is. He's gonna be poisoned. Badly poisoned. The Astral Barrage is gonna take out my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and Flare Blitz. You bring it to Sash. So the great thing is he is gonna go down. Is going to go down. Okay. Maridon is going to hopefully get the job done, but we have always slower too. Set the electric drift here. Yeah, he's gonna pick me out. And he has Snarl. Good stuff. Good stuff. If I had Protect, that would have been so nice. But I don't. I definitely need to bring down this Zamazenta here. If I could have stalled, that would have been nice, but I decided to give it the... Oh, that's game. That is game. Could have played that a little bit better. I should have clicked Flare Blitz when I had the chance. Game number 1 goes to our opponent. Get into game number 2. Alright guys, let's get into game number 2 here. Hopefully we could go ahead and cook. I also have a story time for you guys that I really wanted to go ahead and, not really wanted to go ahead and say, right? But I feel like a little bit of story times here and there on these Pokemon videos make them a little bit more interesting, a little bit better to watch, maybe, possibly. They could. They definitely could. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and do. But yeah, what I wanted to go ahead and say is our trip for my sister's birthday for her 21st birthday. It was a while ago, a year or two ago, almost 2 years. We went to Vegas, right? We all went to Vegas. It was very fun for the most part. The thing is, I wanted to tell you is that unfortunately, my fiance had I don't know if to say food poisoning. She had all the symptoms of food poisoning, which it definitely, most definitely could be food poisoning. Alright, is he gonna tear? I mean, he sees Iron Bucket. He didn't terrify. Oh, why would I Hydro Pump in the sun? Then go ahead and Flame Charge. Should have just hit him with should have just hit him with a Freeze Dry. Not a Freeze Dry, but an Icy Wind. Which is pretty unfortunate. gonna go in Icy Wind if I can. If they let me. Anywho, we went to Vegas, right? First 2 days were really, really good. We were having a great time with my family, going to a lot of places. It was my sister's first time in Vegas. So she really wanted to go ahead and just enjoy Vegas as a whole. So we went to a lot of casinos. We weren't like gambling in casinos, but we went to casinos. We were doing a lot of things that most people do in Vegas for the first time in Vegas. It was very great. We went to karaoke. We went to go eat at places with my family, and it was very, very nice. And I wish we could definitely go again. I really hope we can, because it was very nice. But the thing I wanted to tell you is that after day 2 out of the 4 days that we were gonna go ahead and be there, my fiance got, I think, food poisoning. She did have all the symptoms of food poisoning, which is very, very rough. Glimmora. Into fire. Into fire. I should have power gem. But yeah, she got food poisoning, it felt like. And all his did I power gem? I didn't, right? I slip bomb. Toxic debris is out. I'm gonna go in and electro drift here. Yeah, so she got food poisoning, and the unfortunate part is that, not unfortunate, because I was taking care of her, and I'm glad everything turned out well. But we were in the hotel room lobby, not the lobby, the hotel rooms. We were in the hotel rooms for the next 2 days. And my girl was like throwing up and all the symptoms that you do go ahead and get of food poisoning. So the unfortunate part is that my family was out having fun, and they felt bad for us because we weren't there. And I didn't want to leave. My fiance kept telling me, hey, just leave. Like, go ahead and go have fun with your family. And I was like, no, I genuinely can't. Like, I couldn't leave her. I genuinely couldn't leave her because I felt so bad. Because, like, why would I leave her? You know? So, well, game number 2 is over. I'll tell you in game number 3. Alright, let's get into game number 3. Oh my goodness. Let's see who I brought. Let's see who I brought. Greninja. He doesn't miss for me. He doesn't miss for me. Glimmora and Maridon come on out for us. Is he going to just fake tears away? Tailwind. We do both live this. Oh, we live it regardless. I'm gonna go into Electro Drift here. Bring it to Sash. Then we're gonna go ahead and just take it out with the Mortal Spin. Anywho, going back to the video, going back to what I was saying earlier. We were having fun, we were doing all this and that, and hold on, my fiance just texted me what are we gonna eat. Oh, my Glimmora is gone. Unfortunately. He's gonna go in and CC. And we live. And he is gone. Yeah, so I spend the whole day taking care of her. We stayed in the hotel room pretty much all day. Well, we couldn't leave. She was throwing up. She didn't feel good at all. So I pretty much Ubered Chick-fil-A's, chicken noodle soup the whole time. Every time she was hungry, that's what I would go ahead and get her. Then I would just Uber Eats her Chick-fil-A. I would go down to the hotel lobby to go ahead and get her some electrolytes. So she could go in and feel better. Good thing that the next day that when we had to go ahead and wait, that did like literally nothing. That did nothing to Terapia. Did he miss Terapia? He definitely just missed Terapia. I think I should have just doubled down into the Raptor as far as like hitting it with Flare Blitz as well with my Arcanine. But good thing that oh, because he has Tailwind. He has Tailwind. That's why he's living. Go in. Oh. There's that. There is that. So we pretty much lost. We pretty much lost. Man, oh man, he's gonna terrestrialize and Tailwind. But it doesn't matter if he Tailwinds or not because he's not. He's not gonna be faster than me regardless. No more sun, no more nothing. I definitely should have doubled down and used Flare Blitz on him. That is quite rough. But yeah, good thing that she was a little bit better for the plane because that would have been so. No, he was that. Oh, we're just gonna take ourselves out. And we didn't even take him out. Well, that is game number 3. Good thing that my fiance was fine at the end of the day. We did go ahead and go 1 and 2 for today's video. Very, very unfortunate. But it is what it is. And don't forget, don't eat everything. If you... I don't know, let's do the outro. Don't forget, guys, that when you go to Vegas, be careful what you eat because you might go ahead and get sick. I have other story times if you guys like me to tell them to you. I have a lot of crazy stories, and yeah, I'll go ahead and tell them to you if you guys want. Leave it down below in the comment section down below. She is okay. She is fine. Everything was fine at the end of the day. We just couldn't have any more fun after all that happened, but it is what it is. It's a story now we could go in and tell our children and our grandchildren. We don't have children yet, but later down the road we will. But yeah, see you guys on the next one, guys. Don't forget to go enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.